You're live.
Fussing at the director. Wait a minute.
Who stole the?
We can't go live. We're discussing
who
other
stole
things
the other
here.
camera? Well, we can go live with that.
That's it, I quit.
You can't quit.
Where's our other camera?
They loaned it out and it didn't come back yet.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
Anyway, it's time for This Week in Real Estate with Bob Zdora, of course, the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zdora for all your real estate needs, 870-405-0793. The website, retiredarkansas.net.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sky is falling.
Yeah, it sounds like it. One
So
of these days we'll actually get a ceiling in here to knock a lot of that sound out of here, you know. And we probably won't get drip, drip, drip.
One of these days.
one of these days, yeah.
One of these
Checks
days.
in the mail.
Who's in a
Yeah,
hurry?
right. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, Doc Silverton's going to start sitting in too.
So how's it going in real estate? Wow, already January 25, so 1, 2,
Yep.
3, the fourth Monday.
Things have been moving along. People down looking. The political situation kind of slowed things down a little bit. Inventory has slowed things down. I talk to people, want to come, I want to do this, I want to do that. I'm looking for this, and that at this price point. Yeah, we ain't got it. You know, we just don't. We're down to
Are you kidding?
189 houses right now, and that's not really a good number. So it's probably closer to 165. And that may have dropped over the weekend because you don't know what sold over the weekend. That's the way it is right now. If you're looking for something and you see something that's, people who come down and say, well, these are my 5 things that I've got to have. That's just not going to happen. We just don't have the inventory to do it. And most places don't.
Do you think it's relative, of course, to COVID-19 for all of last year, the carryover plus the presidential stuff and
Well,
The fear factors.
COVID has helped the market here tremendously this past year in 2020.
helped it?
Helped us here, yeah, because people are trying to get out of where they are. People realizing that they don't need to be in a condo downtown because they don't have to go to work at the offices that they were going to. So they're buying homes again to get out and have a little space, even to have a little yard, to have a puppy, because you can't go anyplace. That's why pet numbers are through the roof of people, getting new pets and stuff like that. And to be able to work from home, to be able to avail themselves of the great interest rates right now, we're still 3% is like free money. I mean, it's when you break it down for what it's costing you to borrow their money, it's very, very little. So because of that, people can afford more home because of their debt-to-income ratio being different. And with that just changed the whole dynamic. So people are selling homes in other places because they can come here and work from here, have a much better quality of life, which is what we sell, really, a much better quality of life, get a better deal on a home here, get a better deal on the taxes, get a better deal on the gasoline, on their driver's license, on the registrations, on the myriad of things that makes our cost of living less than it does in other places. And we don't have I talked to Rob, how much snow did you get? They had snow up in Chicago. Well, this and it's like, we didn't get that. It's 50 degrees today. The sun's out. And when I came out yesterday morning with to dump the garbage, the birds were all chirping. It was like a spring day yesterday. It was really, it just felt like, it just felt like more like April, May. So people are availing themselves of that. They find that they're not locked into that desk like they used to be. My son Jason's coming up on a year that he hasn't been in his office.
Wow.
It'll be February. In February. Wow. It'll be a year that he hasn't been in his office.
Got to stay in touch with Sarah and Ethan Forhef, Celeste, Channel 3. She said, I think it's in Tanzania, where it comes into the airport. It says, we are COVID free. Throw your mask away. Welcome.
Really?
Yeah. They tell you at the airport, throw the mask away because they're proud to be COVID free in Tanzania.
That's good.
If I get the country right.
That's cool. That's a good thing.
That's a good thing. And our numbers have dropped.
Yeah, but it's being cautious and being aware of things, and using the hand sanitizer, stay in a little bit of space from each other. You don't have to get up and the concept of personal space was always good before. We didn't always use it as well as we maybe should have, but now you better. The economy is still going forward. You know, people are working. Life is going on. You see pregnant girls in church and young families getting started, and that's a wonderful, wonderful thing. You know,
Well,
people
let me refer
realize
back to my morning prayer. Christmas was a month ago.
Huh?
I don't care Washington's been in turmoil for 100 years. We're going to have issues in Washington. I don't care if you're
Sure. Well, yeah, that's
what
true.
side of I don't care. We had Watergate. We've had, it goes back in history. Be happy. Peaceful. Do something for somebody.
Do something for somebody is the best thing you can do.
Just
No matter what, it's the best thing you can do. Do
I got
something for
people that
someone.
will. What do you think about this? What do you think about? I'm reading a Beetle Bailey comic book or something. I mean, do we have to take things so serious a lot of time or personal?
Right.
Try to be happy.
Dale, I could not agree more. To try to be happy is the goal. Should be the goal for everyone. Because you have
some
no
of the fun of
control over
Mondays.
all that's going on out there
Yeah.
and going on in here. All this crap that's going on in here. That's what's going on. It's going
got a
on
great
in here.
button called off.
It's not going on right here.
Yeah.
It's going on in here.
Yeah.
So we need to kind of keep that in mind and not.
But
Get us carried
the
away.
positive attitude, the positive outlook that you and Linda have. Bob and I and Scooter were talking the other day. When you hire the Z Team, you're not hiring a Z Team. You're getting 2 more friends.
Well, we try to do that. Yes,
you're getting
and
2
there's a
more
number of
friends
people
added
that
to the
we
list.
have stayed with, and we see them regularly, and converse with people. We try not to be that list and leave concept. Come out, throw a sign up, and then we'll see you at the closing table, because there's more to it than that. You need to be there to help people, to get them across the finish line, to get all the things done that they don't even realize were going on. That's the biggest part of it, and the phone calls and emails, and it they may spend half a day trying to get something moved because of a closing date, because somebody said something. There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what we do. Is the idea is to not bother the client with that stuff. Ask them a question, get an answer, okay, and then take care of all the
That's what I need to know, Kite.
hurricane that's going on in the
Sure.
back of the house. Yeah, that's what we do.
The client has a puff of wind, you get the hurricane.
Well, yeah, and we know that. It's
That's
not
how
a
it
big
works.
not a big surprise. We didn't get up
Yep.
this morning and go, oh my God, where did all this come from? Holy cow!
We're the sellers at home going, oh, I'm good.
There you go.
It's a
That's
beautiful
right. We're in
morning."
good shape. That's right. I got a couple showings today. This shouldn't last too much longer. And in this market, it's been very interesting the way things have gone. I mean, to see houses just be gone in literally hours.
Yeah. It is amazing. Wow. Let's take a peek at some numbers.
This week in real estate, get back here, you. Come on. See, tools of the devil. This week in real estate, there were 22 new listings came on. 1 commercial property, 9 parcels of land. 12 homes came on the market. That's like 12 homes came on the market. They came on from, well, really, I mean, when the market's
Yeah.
like this, they came on in a range from 449,000 to 27,000. 1 came on as active contingent. Average sale price coming on was 166. There were 24 sales last week. 12 parcels of land sold and 12 homes sold. So that was a wash. The 12 homes sold in a range from 742,000 to 87,000. Average sale price last week was 215 with 100 days on market. $2.5 million in residential real estate closed. So you figure
It's
those
still
were homes
yeah.
that went under contract between Thanksgiving and Christmas, probably just the beginning of December, and they were still.
basically 2
I mean,
months.
that's still
Yeah.
a good
Yeah.
deal. 8 properties expired, 16 are price change. There's 85 pendings. And we're finding that instead of even going to active contingent where they'll take backups, they're going right to pendings. The offers are good and solid.
Wow.
The importance of being pre-approved and having that letter from your financial institution, I can't stress enough, as I always do, local banks, and have that saying, yes, I can buy this house, and have that attached to that offer when it goes in, makes a world of difference on getting these accepted. As I said, there's 189 homes listed on the MLS.
189. Wow.
68 in Mountain Home, 13 in Bull Shoals, 5 in Cotter. Year to
In
date,
2017, there was over 1,000.
yeah,
4 years ago.
yeah, coming into the change there, yeah, as we were coming out of the recession, there was a number of factors involved in that. Year to date, there's been 30. You like this? Year to date, there's been 31 homes have sold for $6.1 million with an average sale price of $199. Now, last year, there have been 49 homes that sold for $7.6 million, 107 days on market. The average sale price was $155. So we had more sales last year because we still had the inventory.
Yeah,
None of
you
this
had
was
homes.
going on. Interest rates were falling. People were looking around. People were, where can we go to, just move, get out of this. Some people were just looking to get out of the city. Some people were looking to retire. That was different. But that's an appreciable difference in the inventory and how much it's fallen and what's available for people, when they come here. And don't misunderstand me. The market's busy, but it's still price and presentation and getting the property out there so that people from other markets can see it. You want to, the idea that you can just go out and stick a sign in the yard and somebody's going to come and give you a boatload of money is not true. And the people that are going to show up, you don't know if they're pre-approved. You don't know if you have no idea who they are. But the importance of having a realtor to walk through all these things that can happen. You'll see homes that you'll see it for sale by owner, and then the sign will be down, and then the sign will be back up, and then the sign will be down, the sign will be back up. That's stuff blowing up. People knocking on your door at any time of the day or night. Hey, can I see your house? You don't know who they are. You can have difficult situations. I'll do it that way. Is it for sale by owner? The professional service fee can more than pay for itself just in you being able to get up like Scooter just did with just a big stretch saying, oh, okay, I feel good this morning, while Linda's in there trying to put out whatever the fire is that came up on your deal. Price and presentation are king, and we do our absolute best, and have had from a number of people the recommendations that we receive from people, the referrals, the awards that we've received for our service to our clients. That speaks for itself, and that's what we do.
And when we say you're full-time, you are full-time and a half.
We are full-time. And we got a drone guy, and we got things that we do to make our properties stand out a little bit more maybe than some of the others, and to get your property out there. So with Century 21, you got people when they're looking, they look for name brands because that's just the nature of things. I mean, how many people come and they may not go to Brenda's, but they'll go, if Steak and Shake was open, they'd go over there instead because it's a brand name. It's not a matter of the quality of the product, but people they're just brand oriented. You see, watch
let me
TV.
plug
You do
Brenda's. It's
anything
really
else.
good. I was
Well, I did. Well, I said it
I got
because
the
you got
calendar right here
because you got the
from
calendar. But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
People don't realize, especially when they come to a strange place that they don't really know. I mean, they're online and they're looking, but it's good to have that name brand and
Plus the advantage
nationwide,
with the Zteam.
worldwide.
You've got who's in Marion County?
Well, Darlene lives in
Darlene's
Marion
in-
County. She's born and raised there. Reese Tubbs is born and raised in the Calico area,
Yeah.
Marshall, Searcy, that whole southern area down there. Sam has been great with the military relocation professional. He and I both have that designation. We're from the National Association of Realtors. He's been doing very, very well with that. He's a focused guy. He's a military guy. He's got that
Military
discipline. He's got that discipline to get things done. Like I say, Reese has been there for a long, long time down south. Darlene's licensed in Missouri as well as Linda. Both of them are licensed in Missouri. So we
you
can
think about
cover
with
a pretty broad sweat.
I mean,
we did.
Go ahead.
We did last year. We did 91 transactions. Okay, 365 days, but 91 transactions. That's a lot of transactions. We're the number one team for Century 21, obviously here in Mountain Home. But we're the number one team in the state of Arkansas for Century 21. Now that's going against Jonesboro and that whole western corridor out there and stuff where they've had a lot of business. Little Mountain Home has the number one team, and it's not the first time. And we've done this a couple times, being the number one team in Arkansas. That's really big. And nationwide, we're the number 56 team. When you go to the national conventions, the international conventions, there's whole offices that are a team. It has to do with how they do their taxes and split the money and stuff like that. So sometimes it's easier to be a team than to be an office. So we're up against teams with 100 people in them.
Oh, my word.
50 people, 20. This one's got 65. Now, you go to, and it's like, holy cow.
Yeah.
But we're number 56 in the nation. That
top
speaks
100.
to how
cool.
yeah, really.
And it kind of leads into what I was going to say is, in this, especially in this area, you guys are a large footprint when you talk about real estate market.
Yeah.
You guys just are. So when you're looking for a home and the numbers are down so much on the homes, you guys are going to be one of the first to know that this is available. You guys are going to be on top of it, calling, saying, "Hey, we got a home. It looks like this. You want to see it? We can send you photos, whatever."
Yeah.
Where some of the smaller guys, just be honest, they bring up the home a week later, it's gone.
Yeah.
I mean, it literally, you have to be
Well,
that much on top of what is going on to help these people find these homes.
Discipline.
And that's the big part of our success is being able to do that. The MLS numbers are coming out, I think, this week. We're going to end up being about the number 7 or 8. If we were a company, we're not a company. We don't own the company. We're not all the Century 21, just the Zteam, the 5 of us. We would be, I think, number 7 or number 8.
Wow.
As a company.
That's cool.
So, I mean, as it is, Century 21 is the number 2, and we don't do as many of the big commercial things and big farms. It's just not really what we do as well. But I mean, we do them, but it's not our main thrust for things. So, it was a good year. And it will continue. It seems to be continuing down those same lines.
It's going to get better.
It's just a matter of helping people find the right home for the right time of their life and helping people move on and to be successful in that endeavor. You don't realize all the things that go on with being a mover, with either moving into or out of an area and starting fresh here. And that's one of the good things. That's the other thing with people coming here. They get a fresh start when they come in, so.
Phone number, location.
Give my honey a call. She's at 870-405-0793. Check out the website, retiredtoarkansas.net. The whole MLS is on there. You can take a look and see what we can do to help you out. There's a copy of the new magazine. There should be a link on there. There's a new magazine that came out this past week. It'll be in the boxes. You'll know it's new because it comes out every 2 months. And that's one of the things that Century 21 does that nobody else does. We have that magazine comes out every other month. And there's homes in there. There's different real estate ideas. And I know I saw some recipes and stuff in there when I was going through it. So take a look.
Very good. The Zteam for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793, retiredarkansas.net. Coming up, Missing Monday with the Morgan Nick Foundation. Be right back.